What's going on, everybody? It's Bryson Boom Paul for This Is 50, man. You guys don't know, we got a special treat for you guys, man. If you guys don't know, we got September 30th. It's going down. Another one of the biggest fights in the last decade, period, man. We got the one and only, the Jermell Iron Man Charlo, the undisputed welterweight champion in the building. What's going on, Jermell, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Just getting in from the gym. Long week of training, long weeks of training. Excited for this fight. You know, like I said, I want to put on for the people, put on for the culture, put on for the family. Just want to win this fight, show the world that, you know, the man is beatable, and I believe in myself.
No doubt. Now, man, look, so you stepping in, as soon as you step into the ring, man, you losing one of your titles, which is losing the undisputed title. So you will care to elaborate on that? Do you plan on going back and getting this title after this fight, or do you just plan on, you know, you're already going to be undisputed in a whole different weight division after you beat Canelo? So,
right. But you know, once you become undisputed, you always undisputed. You know, and it's not something that, you know, they 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 play games with fighters. You know, to try to ruin legacies and however they want to do it or however they want to play it. They got a bunch of interim titles and they got a bunch of different things out there in this world of boxing, but it really don't make a difference. I'm gonna always be undisputed. I'm in the history books. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I did what I had to do, and I understand that. So coming out this ring, I'll be, I guess, 7 belts instead of having 8. You know, but it's cool. I'm appreciative of my opportunities and what I got for me, and I'll go down to 154 to go get my belt back or whatever. To come 2-time undisputed in one weight and just make some history, whatever we can. Just put it out there on the table and make it hard for the young guys that's coming underneath me to beat my record or whatever.
facts, man. Now look, you've been following suit with the trend that's been going on in boxing recently. Is like you guys ain't trash talking at these press conferences no more. It's really showing a lot of respect towards each other, but at the same time, man, it looks like you having the most fun right now during this whole campaign for this fight. So, like, what's been so exciting about this fight? Is it just because it's like one of the most important fights in your career, or is it just like something exciting that you don't have to trash talk with somebody like you did with Tony Harrison and stuff?
Yeah, I'm not having the most fun. This is brutal. It's hard. It's tough. So, um, I I know what I possess in the ring, and I know what I bring to the table. And I train my ass off every day, and so I got confidence in my abilities of what I got, and I know my team and the people that rock with me, and so it's like, but it's tough. It's not easy to get in there and do what you do, and do what I do, but it's doable. But as far as fun, man, it's nitty gritty, grind, tough, hard training. Is not. Is You know what I mean? It's I work, you know, overtime. You know, I got children, um, and I make sure that I don't just be too focused on boxing, and I gotta go live my life, and you know, so I'm at peace within myself, and so you know, people used to seeing me, you know, talking back, not necessarily trash talking. I talk back. When somebody mention my name and they talk to me or say something about me, I'm gonna respond the way I'm used to. You know, that ain't never went nowhere. But you know, Canelo's a legend. He's done it all. He's been in the ups and the tops, and he's been through a lot in boxing, and he's made a name for himself. And you got to get that respect no matter what.
Now you're jumping up 2 weight classes. Now, after this, do you feel like this is something that you could do on a regular basis, something like Canelo has been doing in the past?
Well, I just want to start my ring at, you know, before I hang up the gloves and do everything, do it all, and be great, and stay locked in on trying to win the best and the most and the better fights.
Correct. Now, you know, you've shown a lot of respect to Canelo as he's shown a lot of respect to you. But do you feel like this is one of the most important fights of your career?
Absolutely. This is a fight that we wanted years ago when we both was at 154 together, and he moved up, and you know, I lost the urge to fight him because I ain't never think it. You know, I'm at 154 trying to win mine and handle my business, and it wasn't for me if I was still focused on trash talking and trying to chase Canelo down. I would have never been able to make 154 the best division for myself at that moment. So moving up 2 weight divisions, and I get an opportunity, I'll take it. And it presented itself again, and that's why we're here.
For sure, for sure. Now, man, I gotta ask you, just being not only an athlete, but man, just being a Black man in this time period, man, how's your mental health been throughout this whole, training, campaign, everything? Just how's your mental health been?
It's been good. I'm at, like I said, I'm at peace. It's always battles, but I've never once was like a complainer. Um, I'm old school with it. Everybody go through things, and everybody have turmoil some type of way. But when you get to digging into it, like, we're not all scientists, it's like the people in the biblical days, our old ancestors and everybody else went through way more. Like, and they made it through. They managed to still keep a smile on their face and make it through. I feel like the mental health thing it's real, of course, but it's not much to talk about. I don't what I do think is that a lot of people want rewards. They want rewards for the battle of the mental battle that they go through, and people looking out always looking for a handout because they got a struggle and a tougher life. If you just stay focused and just live and don't worry about that, then you'll end up in a better position. To me, when you work harder that way, everybody got mental health issues. I believe everybody have some. If you're Black, white, Asians, we all have mental health issues. I'm just for the people. I'm for making life better, making it easier. And like I said, this fight could be done for the culture, because who would have thought, you know, you know, a Black athlete come out of here and annihilate one of the best Mexican fighters in the game. We know boxing is a Mexican sport as well as it could be a Black sport. We don't get the recognition that we deserve as far as being a Black fighter and what we bring to the table. Are in America, period, boxing. You don't get a lot of worldwide American boxers unless you was the greatest heavyweight and all of that kind of stuff. So it's tough putting on a name for yourself, and I get an opportunity to grab a percentage of that audience.
Correct. Now, man, another trend in boxing is the rematch clauses. So if you take out Canelo, is there a rematch clause? And if Canelo beats you, is there a rematch clause?
I don't. I know it's a rematch clause, and I think it's pretty much the same. But Canelo does get opportunity to move on, and his 3-fight deal that he has. So it's set up a little bit different than the normal rematch clause. But I'm pretty sure if I beat him, he can choose to fight me again, or I go my separate route too. But it's not like a bonding.
Correct, correct. Now, man, speaking of rematch clauses, obviously one of your teammates, Errol Spence, has activated his rematch clause. I know a lot of people ask you about, Terrence Crawford, but we're not going to ask you about that. I'm going to ask you, what is some advice that you would share with Errol now that he's activated his rematch and plans on fighting Terrence Crawford once again, with the whole world going against him?
I should say, put his world on his back, going there and beat the Errol Spence that made you an Olympian. Use more head movement, more feet work, and go land that shot that they don't believe that he really got. And so Terrence Crawford is a great fighter. He did his thing, and he barking up the wrong tree here and there. But I believe he got the unfinished business with Errol Spence, and I just say protect yourself at all times and go have fun and do what he got to do.
Now, another teammate, man, in your camp is Frank Martin, who's also taking on Shakur Stevenson. So what is some advice you would give to Frank taking on, one of the premier boxing stars in his division at that?
You got to make a name for yourself. You got to go make a name. If you want it bad, go get it. Go just study, train hard, and represent. That's definitely what I would tell Frank Martin. Be better than his last fight, and don't overtrain, and don't take Shakur lightly.
Correct. Now, man, look, you got Canelo coming up September 30th. Now, what are some things that you've watched during your tapes that you've learned about him that you are maybe even worried or not worried about, but looking out for, like you gave to everybody else?
We do a lot of studying, but that's that's for the team. It's not like something I can go and explore in an interview and tell people what we worried about or what we looking for or my mistakes or his mistakes. We kind of don't want to splash those beans to anybody.
Correct. Man, let's talk about PBC, man. How much fun has it been? Because you've been one of like the original fighters on PBC. How much fun has it been for you being a part of this organization as they become one of the best organizations or best promotional companies in the sport of boxing in boxing history?
I think it's been an honor. I came out the gate with PBC. PBC has been, being able to communicate directly with Al Heyman, talk to him, experience the things that I've experienced from the lifestyle that I live and the future that they have over a fighter's career and life. I think it's very, astounding and dope. And I hope PBC lasts forever. I hope every fighter comes to PBC, and I just think that I'm very thankful for the opportunities, and look at the fights that I've got. I've won Undisputed. I won my titles back. I was able to get immediate rematches and put on performances for the world. I was, fought Undisputed, had a draw, came back and knocked that guy out, and then all of a sudden, break a hand after a hand injury, jump out of there out of nowhere. My next fight back is fight Canelo. And hey, it's history to be made in this sport, and PBC is one of the best promotion companies that exists for a boxer.
Now, man, this is 50, man. We got to ask you, man, who's walking Charlo out on the September?
Man, I don't know right now. I got it's in the air. I don't know yet. I'm so tuned in to the sport. I know I need to be worried about that now. I know it's about that time to start getting the artists, but I'm interested in a lot of different things. I could might want to go with Toby. I can go with Bumby. I can go with Wayne. I can go with Chris Brown. These are people that I'm close to that wouldn't mind doing this, and I, shit. I mean, there's nobody that I just whoever want to walk me out, let's go. Buzz my phone, let me know. I'm that type of guy. I be zoned in. It's a good moment.
Now, you got to keep it H-Town to have Toby or Bun walk you out, man, especially.
That would be fire, yeah. They got a song together, too.
Facts. Well, man, we look forward to you shocking the world on September 30th. Once again, man, full salute to you, man. Just keep doing your thing. And, like you said, you're going to drop one belt and still keep your undisputed claim. So we look forward to it. Canelo Charlo, September 30th, man. This is 50, Bryson, Boom, Paul. We out of here. Peace.
Boom, appreciate you, man.
No problem.
My condolences on Monday night in advance. On Sunday night.
Sunday. Yeah, we still got you, though.
Whatever. I'll holler at you.
All right, man.
All right, later. All right.